We now invite you to partake in a short mindfulness meditation with Susan Barrett, who will guide you through this. So please sit back, relax and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to this mindfulness practice, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Susan Barrett and I'm delighted to guide you through a basic mindfulness practice that will allow you a little bit of headspace and hopefully an opportunity to steady yourself and ground yourself throughout what I know is probably a very busy day. Just let me tell you a little bit about mindfulness practice for those of you who are completely new. It's a very old practice, been around for 2,500 years, and you will find mindfulness practice in all of the major spiritual traditions in the world. Here in Ireland, of course, in our own Christian tradition, we have Sister Stanislaus Kennedy, some of you may be familiar with, who has a centre in Dublin and who offers mindfulness to people of all faiths and none. So mindfulness is a practice that is about steadying yourself, creating a little bit of space and stillness in your life. And I know when you're teaching, life is very busy. You're on your feet a lot of the day and lots of demands are coming at you. So the aim of this mindfulness practice is just to provide a little bit of steadiness and headspace. Anytime you have an opportunity to take about 15 minutes to yourself, this practice, I hope, will support you in being really grounded and present, and I hope will reset your nervous system to continue to move on to deal with the rest of the day. So let's begin this practice together now, and I'll invite you just to take a comfortable posture wherever feels. You can lie down for this practice if that suits you. You can remain seated. You could even stand if that suits you best. And just making sure that you're in a room that's comfortable, that's warm, and you might like to silence your phone so that you won't be disturbed throughout this practice. So when people come to mindfulness first, they often ask, what do I do with my eyes? Do I open them? Do I close them? And I really like to offer you the option of whatever feels comfortable for you. You're welcome to close them over if that suits you best. You can lower them to a point on the floor in front of you, or indeed you can keep them open. We're really just shutting out the outer world around us for these few moments and inviting our attention inwards into the body. So choosing to place your eyes and closed or open, whatever suits in this moment. And let's take a moment just to check in with the physical body. We often start very close to the physical body in mindfulness practice because this body is available to us. The sensations in this body are a real reminder of being present in this moment. So noticing now what's here in the physical body. You may become aware of some aches or pains in the body, some tension or tightness somewhere, a feeling of tiredness perhaps as you come to this point of stillness. You may feel the absolute opposite. You might feel restless and agitated. So we're not trying to create anything or make anything happen with the mindfulness practice. We're simply opening our attention and awareness to whatever's here in this moment. And of course we are more than just this physical body, so you may notice the busyness of the mind also present here. Thoughts coming and going, fragments of conversations, memories, plans for what you may need to do later. And all of this busyness of mind is perfectly normal and natural when we come to mindfulness meditation. So just allowing that activity just to be there, to come and go, But in these moments, we're really going to practice directing our attention to particular objects. And let's begin by inviting attention and awareness down to the area of your feet. So we're drawing the attention away from the busy mind and inviting it downwards. And noticing the contact of your feet with the surface beneath you. The heels, the toes, the soles of the feet, really feeling that connection, your feet with the ground and the surface beneath you. What's the temperature like in this part of your body? And through these little feet, we have the possibility of really connecting with this little patch of earth that we're resting upon. So sensing now this connection of your feet with the earth beneath you. Now let's invite the awareness and intention upwards into the base of the body, resting on the chair beneath you. And there's a large surface area here that we can pay attention to. So noticing the backs of the thighs, the tailbone, the buttocks, the pelvic area, really sensing into the contact, the base of your body with the chair beneath you. And sensing how the lower part of the body is being drawn down by the invisible force of gravity. The base of the body, the legs, the feet, really grounding you, connecting you to the earth. You're creating a stable base for this body as you sit here. And when the mind is pulling you away into thinking and planning, that's absolutely fine. Just acknowledging the wandering mind. But with a very clear intention, coming right back here, staying close to the body and the connection of the lower part of your body with these surfaces beneath you. And from this stable base that you're creating with the lower body, sensing your spine rising upright. So inviting a sense of uplift into the upper body. As if there were a string running right from the base of your spine, up through the spine and coming out the top of your head. And someone or something is holding that thread or string very lightly, encouraging a sense of uplift in the body. And at the same time, allowing a softening into the shoulders. You're sensing the shoulders and arms resting by your sides. In this sitting posture, it's almost like adopting the posture of a mountain. A broad, stable base for the lower part of the mountain. And the upper body rising upwards like the main part of the mountain and the peak at the top where the head is resting at the top of the spine. It can be helpful to reflect upon the qualities of a mountain as you sit here. Qualities of stability, steadiness, grounded, connected with the earth. And a mountain has this quality of steadfastness regardless of the weather conditions around it. Sometimes the changing weather conditions of our own life and our own days can be challenging. Just like the mountain is visited by storms and winds and rain, so too in our own lives we can feel buffeted by the events of our lives and our days. But in the midst of these challenges and stresses and strains of life, we can invite these qualities of steadfastness and groundedness, stability, into this sitting posture, so that the busyness of life can continue around us and we can invite ourselves to hold this body steady, to stay connected and grounded, aware in this moment. And now I'd like to invite you to sense the movement of your breath in the body as you sit here. Noticing where you're feeling this movement. Maybe in the area of the chest as the lungs inflate and deflate with the air coming and going. Perhaps you'll notice a sense of movement in the abdomen with the rising and falling of the abdomen. So we're not trying to control or manipulate our breathing here. We're simply inviting our awareness and attention to notice the flow and movement of breath. And inviting the busy wandering mind to pay attention to this movement of breath. So really noticing now the breath coming into the body and the breath leaving the body. And softening your whole body around the breath so that the shoulders are eased down, the muscles in the face and the jaw are eased. There's a softness in the body while you pay attention to the coming and going, the rising and falling of your breath. In our mindfulness practice, where it's really important that we give this busy wandering mind something to pay attention to. Otherwise it will continue to pull our awareness and attention elsewhere into busyness and doing. So really inviting now with a sense of kindness, but also a quality of firmness, inviting that wandering mind to really stay with the movement of your breath coming and going in the body. Whatever busyness is in your day will be waiting for you after this practice. But for now, really giving yourself the gift of these moments of quietness, of ease, an opportunity to reset. Simply breathing in and breathing out. And now, as we begin to draw this short practice to a close, let's expand our awareness again over the whole body. Noticing the shape of your body, the space it occupies in this room. The contact of the feet with the floor. The base of your body with the chair, your hands resting in your lap or your knees. And if you've had the eyes closed or lowered, you might like to begin to open them gently, allowing a little bit of light in. Taking a moment maybe to look around your room, to reorient yourself in this space you're sitting in. You might even like to take a few little movements, a stretch of the arms or rotation of the shoulders. Really sensing yourself being present here now to this space that you're occupying. And I'd like to thank you for joining me in this practice today. And before we finish, you might like to set yourself an intention for the rest of your day. Perhaps it'll be possible to bring some of this awareness into other moments of your day. Or you may like to commit to joining me again, to repeating this practice, building it in as a part of your regular routine. And trusting that when we make this kind of space, stillness, some quiet time, there's a real benefit for the resetting of our nervous system, for allowing things to calm down in the body and mind, and an opportunity to really enhance our well-being by simply taking some time out. So I'd like to wish you well now with the rest of your day, and I hope that you'll be able to join me again. Thank you.